This is amazing. I'll try not to cry, but this is so elevating, so amazing. Thank you, Pursuit Northwest. Ron, Amy, thank you, Stand With Us, Randy, and the phenomenal crew from Oregon, for Israel. For the innocent babies that were burned alive. Beheaded. Kidnapped elderly, young girls who have been raped and paraded with broken legs in the streets of Gaza. While thousands of citizens of Gaza roared in celebration. And hundreds of hypocrites of this very campus cheered with them. To the IDF soldiers that gave their lives and are missing in action, and are fighting on behalf of everyone in this hall, and are fighting for humanity's future. Please stand up for a minute of silence, my friends. Can Mosad hear us? Mosad, hopefully you can hear us. We'll meet him shortly. Thank you, Mosad. Shukran, brother. Mosad, your journey is such a sign. It is a sign of awakening. It is a sign in the form of a journey that billions of humans on this planet are taking part of. It is a journey of true understanding of Islam. It's a journey to understanding that our very liberty is at risk. But it is also a journey of how we set boundaries to these demons. Sisters and brothers, these demons arise in total alignment with our own weakness. This enemy is already inside US borders, inside the walls of the United States, inside our governments, inside our news, inside our education system. They are mere manifestations of our own problems, our own weaknesses. A day after young girls were raped and babies were beheaded, staff and students were celebrating on this very campus. Disgusting. Promoting terror while hiding behind social justice. This used to be my favorite campus in the Pacific Northwest. It has become a shameful institution for any American. Fueling cancer and calling it a remedy. Social justice, a political fashion that has become a cancer in the fabric of America. It is being taken advantage by Islamic terror around the world, and especially in the United States. The politically correct is becoming a death to Western civilization. In the rise of these monsters, the so-called social justice has been invaded by herds of emotional terrorists. And these people, my friends, these people do not have the American people in mind. I am here as a liberal man. I acknowledge LGBTQ rights, and I grew up with Dear Family. I donate regularly to animal rights movements. And I'm telling you, these people do not have human rights at thought. My sisters and brothers, the time to be a lukewarm has long passed. They are here to conquer America like they conquered London, Belgium, Persia, France, we have Muslim intellectuals that are telling us to open our eyes. They're inside the very government, and it is nothing but treason. It is treason on American values and treason on Western thought. As a teenager, I roamed the fields of southern Israel, neighboring Gaza. We learned in high school how to use technology and grow food on sand, turn barren deserts into fertile land. This technology feeds millions in Egypt and around the world. I spent time on shared communities, kibbutzes, neighboring Gaza. My sister's teenager boyfriend at the time, Noam Sagi, was from kibbutz Nir Oz. There is no kibbutz Nir Oz. Noam's mother is a kidnapped hostage, kidnapped amongst other, including infants that are away from their parents. Infants that don't know that their parents are murdered yet. I remember the conversations over coffee about the future of Israel and the unconditional sympathy and hope that Gaza one day will stand up on its feet and be something. Be the Singapore of the Middle East. Thrive on the gushing Israeli technology and innovation to become a thing of its own. Boy, the naivete that we were all immersed in. Instead, Gaza turned into another failed country in the Middle East, where its own governments and tyrants murder their own people, where women have no rights and gay communities get executed. Jews and Christians are hunted and killed. In Syria alone, officials say close to 800,000 people were murdered by the government. 800,000 civilians. Arabs killing their brothers. But no one demonstrates for that. Why? Because demonstrating for that, for innocent civilians in Syria, would not be an attack on the West. The attack of the West is actually attacking Israel with emotional terrorism. And my friends, we are falling for that. We are falling for it by the millions. Our own media is falling for it. Our education system is falling for it. And our innocent kids are falling for that. I just heard a report from a medical team arrived on the site of one of the massacre sites. He described a site where a family was sat down at a table, had their hands tied behind their back, with extensive signs of torture. Limbs were cut off, eyes were taken out. He said he could not avoid thinking of which of the family members had to watch the others getting tortured. The kids, the parents, or the parents, the kids. As the cultures within Israel thrive, Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, and Muslims thrive. The Christian population in Israel has tripled in the last 2 decades. The churches in Israel, the churches inside Old Jerusalem are a thing of beauty. Ancient beauty. All this while those populations in the Middle East diminish. Jews are hunted, Christians are hunted, and Hindus are hunted. My friends, we are all in a political shift. That is okay. Pay attention. These shifts in political values have to change while the earth rumbles under our feet. To fiercely protect our values for America, our values for humanity. Our beloved Christians, we love you. Our faiths are bound. Prepare yourself, my fellow Americans. Prepare yourself, my fellow Israelis, as we, the armies of God, will terminate these demons. In the words of Jesus, fear not, as the things must come to pass. But this is not the end.